Hello, hope you're having a great day. Now today I'm starting the video from the cockpit of my beautiful girlfriend Kat's brand new Ford Focus, and that's because this morning's been a bit different. I think I mentioned in yesterday's video that I sort of decided that today I am gonna take a little bit of a step back, you know, have a very different morning, and yeah, that's exactly what I did. So this morning I got up at 8:30. You know, my alarm did go off at 7:30, but I struggled to get out of bed. But it is Sunday, and I think I put that partly down to the fact that I ate a load of crap yesterday in the cinema. I've definitely noticed that whenever I eat crap, which is rare, you know, I eat relatively healthy, but, you know, every now and again I do have some cake or some biscuits or whatever. But yeah, I've noticed when I eat crap, it is harder for me to get up the next day. Could be a coincidence, but I woke up this morning, you know, started going through my routine as usual. Had loads and loads of water when I woke up, which I have every morning. Had a bit of salt water, which I have every morning to replenish any salt that I might have lost during the night while sweating. Then I had my vitamin C that I dissolve in water, you know, the same as I do every morning. And then I went for my walk around the block, like I do every morning. And then I came back, wrote in my journal and meditated like I do every morning. But I decided today that I'm not going to be doing any workouts. I really have been pushing hard the last few days. I went to boxing on Thursday, which was intense, so much so that I felt like I didn't really get as much out of my gym workout the day after on Friday because I was still fatigued. And then I still went to boxing yesterday, which was a killer as well. And yeah, you know, yesterday evening I did a bicep session just to make up for what I wasn't able to do in the gym the day before yesterday. So, you know, in terms of my arms and shoulders, they're battered. You know, I love it. I love having achy muscles. It's awesome. You know, it makes you realise that you are working hard enough. But today, I've decided not to do any workouts. And yeah, I'm going to jump back on that sort of thing tomorrow, which will be Monday, you know, the start of a new week. So, you know, I think Sunday is an ideal day to have a bit of a break. But, you know, I haven't completely took my foot off the gas. You know, I still did go for my walk. I still did do my meditation. I still did write in my journal. And I acknowledge that even after everything I've just said, it still would have been better if I was able to still do my workout, still do my cold shower, you know? And maybe one day I'll get to the point where no matter how achy I am, no matter how fatigued I am, I still will do every single thing in my routine. Maybe one day I'll get to the point where even though I've been going hard the last few days, you know, I'll get to a level of fitness where that doesn't render me, you know, worthy of or deserving a break on a Sunday. I don't know, but, you know, my conscience is clear. I've been going at it hard. I've been working really hard on my work as well, on business, you know, getting out and making as many videos as I can. I've been working loads behind the scenes on merchandise. I actually made a significant investment this morning, just in, you know, future business stuff, which, you know, has meant my pockets are a bit emptier than I was planning. But you know what, that sort of thing keeps you hungry. You know, it makes me now think that I have to keep pushing because I've laid out all that money, you know, which, you know, I hope and believe will come back to me because, you know, it is an investment in business. So yeah, life's great. You know, today's going to be an awesome Sunday. I am planning to go to my beautiful girlfriend Kat's parents with her to have some dinner. So yeah, going to have lots of nice food, and I'm sure they're going to be throwing some cake at me as well afterwards. You know, the Italians love to eat. You know, it's always a 3-course meal. But you know what? It's fine because I live this healthy lifestyle. You know, every day it's absolutely fine. You know, I can indulge. And ultimately, how did I used to indulge? I used to indulge by being a waste man and putting powder up my nose. So, you know, living this super healthy lifestyle means that, yeah, I can take my foot off the gas every once in a while. And that's what I've decided to do today. But I am still working, you know, I'm still doing stuff. And as I say, I'm on my way around now to do some manual labour on one of my old banger classic cars. But yeah, I was listening to an interesting video this morning as I was going for my walk. It's one of them ones where I think I need to listen to it again. But yeah, you know, a couple of things that I can take from it that I can remember. You know, it's a couple of hours after my walk now, a few hours in fact. But yeah, they were talking about biohacking, right? So literally changing your life in ways that's going to get the results that you want, right? You know, in terms of where you go, where you hang out, what you do, who you hang out with, you know, and talking about things logically, right? Now, one of the examples I gave is, you know, if you was to go to a 7-Eleven, that's an American sort of convenience store, I think, you know, like off license or whatever. So if you was to go to a store like that at 11 p.m, what kind of people would you come across, right? You'd come across a certain type of person that is, you know, out and about at 11 p.m. going to a convenience store, right? Probably people that like to have a drink in the evenings, yeah? Probably people that aren't super rich. Probably people that aren't, you know, having a really strict morning routine, who aren't, you know, focusing on their health and fitness, you know, because they'd be the kind of people that would be, you know, super busy all day. They'd probably be winding down by the time you get to 11 p.m. They wouldn't be going to an off-license or convenience store at 11 p.m, right? You know, it would be a certain type of person that goes to that kind of shop at that kind of time of day, right? So they were trying to explain that, you know, if you want to be a certain type of person, then you need to stop doing things that that certain type of person wouldn't do and start doing things that the kind of person you want to be like does, right? And I'm all about that. You know, I've been watching videos for years and years and years where people that have got hundreds of millions of pounds in the bank, they all have a strict morning routine. They all focus on health and fitness. Now look, you'll find examples that, you know, exceptions that prove the rule, right? So don't come at me, you know, with all these examples of fat, like unhealthy billionaires, because there are some out there, but the majority of people that have sort of made it in business, they concentrate on their health and fitness. They eat healthy food. They have a morning routine. They work hard all the time, you know, and work smart. You know, they meditate. You know, they serve other people, you know, whenever they can. You know, most of them have got businesses where they're serving other people. They don't care about what other people think about them. They're not, you know, looking at everything in their life and thinking, oh, you know, is that worth it in terms of what I can take from it? You know, you'll notice that all these kind of people that have found this kind of success, they all kind of live a similar life in terms of the way they approach life. So yes, when I'm the kind of person that wants to stop being a waste man, I want to stop taking drugs, I want to try and become some sort of success, you know, when basically my whole life has been unsuccess, you know, with no success, then yes, I'm going to copy them. I'm going to be doing the things that they do. I am going to be building my own morning routine. I am going to be focusing on fitness, health. I am going to be, you know, trying to eat foods that are going to fuel my body and mind. I am going to be doing things like meditation. I am going to be writing a gratitude diary every day to remind myself how beautiful life is. You know, I am going to be trying to, you know, delete negative people from my life. You know, I've got nothing against anyone, but there's certain kinds of people that I won't surround myself with, you know, even if they're people that are quite close to me. You know, I mentioned before about my dad, you know, he's losing his memory, and how my mum, you know, is reluctant to ask for the help that is available and provided for, you know, whether it be through fear, whether it be through pride. Well, you know, for the last few weeks, I haven't really been contacting my parents. I haven't been round there for a while. You know, I'm not deserting my parents, obviously, but I now live a life where I don't surround myself with people that go out of their way to make life difficult for themselves. I don't associate with people that go out of their way to not make their lives better. And unfortunately, my mum is kind of doing that, where, you know, she'll be struggling with my dad, rightly so, because it's difficult dealing with someone who's losing their memory, but then any help that comes her way, she just pushes it away. So yes, I will, you know, continue to build a life that's very similar to the kinds of people that I follow online who have got success that I want to try and get. You know, I want to try and build a work ethic like those people. That's why I'm grinding as much as I can on my YouTube channel and stuff. You know, rather than behaving like unsuccessful people do, which is to moan all the time, find reasons why you're never going to make it. You know, you'll always find people that don't have money, people that don't really have much luck. They're always the kind of people that moan about every little lose they get. You know, they'll spend a whole day moaning about something bad that happened to them when they could have spent that whole day focusing on some positivity in their life and progressing elsewhere. You know, there's no such thing as luck, really. You know, everyone gets what they deserve, in my opinion. You know, the fact that I am where I am, you know, nowhere near where, say, I would have dreamt I would be by the time I'm 38, you know, when I was a kid. You know, when you're a kid and you're dreaming about your future, you know, the fact I am where I am is my fault because I haven't taken my life seriously. On the other hand, where I am now compared to where I was 10 months ago is also my fault, you know, because I've put the work in and I've got myself from there to here, you know. And yeah, I plan to continue putting the work in, improving my fitness, improving my health, you know, trying to grow my business, look at other business ventures as well, and yeah, just live life and enjoy life. So, you know, look around you. If no one around you is who or where you want to be, then you need to make sure that them people ain't around you anymore. Anyway, I think that's a big enough waffle for the start of this video. I am going to be at the garage very soon. Going to get as much done as I can in the couple of hours that I've got, and yeah, then get home and get ready to go to Kat's parents with her. I'm hoping to have time for a bit of a beard trim and maybe a haircut because yeah, I'm well overdue a bit of a groom, and you know, that's something that is also really important and something that I've been trying to focus on way more than I have in my past. You know, if you look good, you feel good, right? Alright, it's now the end of the day. In fact, it's coming up to midnight. Now, when I got to the garage, I did dive into doing a bit of work on my other project, but unfortunately I wasn't able to get nearly as much as I was hoping done because it started raining. It was almost not worth going over there at all, but you know, how was I supposed to know it was going to rain? And look, this time of year, I just need to do what I can when I can, and you know, if the weather gets in my way, I just need to not get too upset about it. I can't control the weather. There's no point wasting energy getting upset about it. And while I was over there, I was actually talking to a friend of mine who's going to be taking care of some stuff on that project when I've basically finished doing what I'm doing at the moment, which is some prep and paint work, which is why, you know, I can't really do it when it starts raining. So yeah, it's not all bad. It is what it is. And then once I got back from the garage, I got ready and went with Kat to her parents for dinner, which was awesome as usual. And then when I got back from there, I decided to have a beard trim and a haircut. As you can see, you know, today was a day where I decided I wasn't going to be going to the gym. You know, I didn't even do my workout this morning. So I thought, you know, even though we got back from Kat's parents at like 9 p.m, I thought, you know, it'd be a good opportunity to take care of making myself look a bit better, because you know what, this stuff is very important when it comes to self-improvement. I've always been someone who's quite willing and able to let myself get a bit scruffy, and you know, I had this time until earlier on. But yeah, you know, when you look better, you feel better, and it just adds to the whole package of, you know, making yourself healthier and fitter, which makes you feel better, which makes you look better, you know, taking care of your grooming, which makes you look better, which makes you feel better. Also, my job is filming myself, you know, and putting videos out with my face on all the time, so I should probably try and groom every day. But then on the other hand, I'm not the kind of person who builds my identity out of, you know, looking perfect every day. And ultimately, also, people aren't watching my videos to see how good I look. They're watching my videos to see me messing around with my cars, of course. So look, tomorrow is Monday, and tomorrow I need to get up early and take my beautiful girlfriend to work so that I've got use of her car. And then I need to get round to the other garage and really do a good day round there, so that I've, you know, hopefully then got enough footage to put together the next video on the other channel. But, you know, the weather might have something to say about that. I've certainly got some bits I need to do in the morning before I can leave to go and do that anyway. And, of course, it's getting dark earlier and earlier. So we'll just see how it goes. You know, that's in the future. I don't need to worry about that until I wake up tomorrow. Right now, all I need to worry about is getting myself to bed. So, as usual, I want to send a massive thanks out to everyone who's watched this video. Really appreciate it. Hope it's been somewhat helpful or motivational. I'll be back for another video tomorrow. In the meantime, if you want to say hello in the comments and have a chat, or get in touch through the usual channels, I will of course reply to any messages as soon as I can. But other than that, I'll chat to you tomorrow.